Your girl is a novice. I've been asked to make this video, so I did. Okay. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree. My back is a little bit messy because I did not empty my car before I wanted to film this. Because it's just doing the most. I'm in a parking lot right now in Tac. If you know, you know. Tacoma right behind me. I gotta take these fucking things off my headliner. Low-key kind of sad about that, but we don't have to talk about feelings right now. Basically, what you're gonna want to do is take out everything in top of the headliner and disassemble everything. One thing I will say is my headliner, I did not really care if there was a crinkle because my headliner is black fabric. I've seen some videos where they do the headliner Starlight kit inside of the car. I think that's really difficult. My car is a 2015 Volkswagen GTI MK7 or Mark 7. I don't know why I said MK out loud, but I'm not trying to work in the like that.
Another thing I wanted to mention was that I had just hopped off a work call and we were talking about materials for construction and stuff. So please give me a break. I keep on saying fiberglass. The material is fiber optic, and I'm so sorry, so sorry. Just ignore it every time. Take a shot every time I say fiberglass.
This is gonna be your best friend. You can get these tools pretty much anywhere. I'm not a car expert or a tool expert, but they're carpet picker upper. Okay, so easiest things first, taking this part off. The visors, you just twist these, what do you call that? Counterclockwise, and then pull down. Super easy, just set them aside, make sure you put them on the same side. I'm not actually going to be taking my headliner out for this video. To put it back in, so I kind of go in at this side, follow the track, find where the spot, and then you just twist back. Another preface I will see is those shit handles. My friend, and I enlisted his help because it literally took me and my brother all day just to get to where we got. I decided, fuck that, I'll put something here. Still haven't thought about what to put here because the airbag is low-key exposed right here and I don't think that's very good for it. I'm not going to do fabric because that's going to look tacky, but comment below what you think I should do. We literally ripped that shit out, or I should say he literally ripped that shit out. I didn't care for grab handles. I've never used grab handles. I literally threw them away because Volkswagen has a specific tool you have to use for the mechanism, and I wasn't going to splurge on that tool if I was only going to use it one time. And I don't even use the grab handle, so it wasn't worth it to me. You're not going to be seeing how to remove these. You have to figure that on your own, see if you can do it. I tried many different types of tools like these, and we did get a couple of them, but we broke the plastic pieces, so it wasn't going to be a finished look anyway. We use tools like these, get them anywhere, super cheap at Harbor Freight. Since everybody's asking, these things, they're the grab handles, those shit handles. Straight trash. Trash, just trash. These don't work. I don't know what will. Hey, thank you to Gio for getting these bitches out. It's dark now. I watched the sunset a little bit. I was trying to rip this shit out. Same thing for this thing. It's gonna have those clamp clips. Just push something in there and pull down. This light comes off. Just like that. Just like that, pull down. It has this little clip right here and it's connected to the wiring mechanism. You'll just unplug that, which runs all the way through here into this mechanism. This mechanism is fairly easy to break, but it's not, I promise. So hold on to this part right here and just pull down. This is connected to your mirror. You'll also want to pull that down and off the windshield. I just got this new windshield. This is not original to the car, so I'm gonna leave all of that. I know that's kind of annoying for this type of video, but you essentially just pull everything out. It's not as connected as you think. Everything just kind of snaps into place. Okay, so this, I literally just pulled down, pull right here, and then it should come out. This is what it looks like on the inside. Hey yo, it's me. This is what it looks like on the inside. Obviously disconnect all the wiring. You literally just pull this whole unit out. The wiring will be exposed and such. So this was on your SOS button thing. Yes, I know, it looks like shit. I colored it purple. Anywho, you're just gonna take a flathead, put it in between the seams, and then take that off. It just pries right off. Then you're gonna want a T15 screwdriver, and then unscrew these. So that takes care of these and the grab handles. The next thing you can start doing, the siding off right here. This pops out, and I have some other wiring going on the other side, so I'm gonna do the driver's side real quick. Basically, you're just gonna want to take this siding off. You can use anything. I should probably not use the metal tool though, since I got shit in there. If you can imagine with me, you have this piece and this piece. You'll just need to separate that. You don't have to take it all the way down. You just need it taken off enough. It's about 1 inch down so you can get the headliner out. You can't just poke it out and so you're got enough space to move it. Just know that you're gonna have to take off the siding of that, and then when you put it back, just take this tool and cover your edges basically. Okay, if you keep everything on your car like you're typically supposed to, there'll be a little tag here that says airbag. Little tag right there that says airbag. There's a screw in there. It's a T15. You're gonna want to unscrew that so this whole unit can come down. This is the part you're gonna want to take out. It'll hold your seatbelt and everything. It can't just hang down low because you're not gonna need this part to come off. Just this body right here. You'll have this part exposed right here. Headliner. Cool. Okay, then we'll come back to further into the rear cabin. You'll have a light for the party in the back. You'll take that out, disconnect the wiring, same thing, peel everything. Okay, pry all that. Pry this off, then it'll be hanging low, disconnect it. Put it back, snap everything right back into place. Don't be like me and scratch your lens so then there's a freaking crack in it. You're looking, you just did that. You did the rear cabin light. Now you have to do this portion. Again, super easy. You're gonna peel it back. It's all plastic. It's all meant to come out. We did struggle with this. Took a little bit of strength because we didn't want to take everything apart. You are gonna have some videos that recommend you remove this mechanism. I personally don't think it's necessary, especially if you're doing it just for the kit and you're never gonna touch it again. To do that, there is a T15 screw right there. You're gonna wanna screw that out. I'll try to find the video that all the guy do that for. Again, I really don't think it's necessary. I highly don't recommend that. The next part you're probably gonna wanna do is in the back towards the trunk area. If you have a huevo, you know the trunk area is pretty much non-existent. Basically, same thing, plastic. Gonna wanna separate that enough to that about 1/2 inch length so then you can remove the foam headliner. Okay. Now we've gotten all the pieces removed, ready to take this bad boy out. We have a headliner, guys! Eee! Yeah! Woo! These stupid bitches. Yeah, I'm fine. There's more of those stupid clamps. Why do I like how empty my car feels right now? Like, obviously I have it full of the parts and tools and stuff, but like the headliner off and everything. Feels cooler here. I like it. Oh, I kind of vibey.
Oopsie, I forgot to tell you guys about the sunroof being a huge factor. Just take a flathead, pry it between the two. Same thing over and over again. All you're doing is just prying things apart from the headliner. It's pretty repetitive.
This is where the part comes in, where I didn't really care how let me turn this off, how my headliner was gonna look because I knew it was black and any creases weren't gonna be that big of a deal, especially at night when the starlights really come out to play. You can get a crinkle because it's made for this shape and you're trying to get it out, and the biggest portion on a huevo is through the trunk. So you're trying to fit it through the smaller window, and if you don't want to crease it, you're either gonna have to reline this or I don't know, maybe you're just really skilled. Is poke holes. I pre-poked the holes with my brother. You marked them with a Sharpie to get the general idea. Depending on how many stars are in your Starlight kit, I think I had 250 or 270, one of the lower ones, because I do have a sunroof and I didn't want to have too many stars in the front because I didn't think that was very smart. If it's dancing to the music, it's going to be distracting while you're driving and you're going to see it in your mirrors. So I did a lower amount. I pre-poked everything with a push pin. A lot of people say you can use like a sewing needle or like a specific tool. It's more so made for that, like these tools. This I thought was too big. Push pin worked perfect for me and I didn't mind pre-poking. and then installing all of them. I did this inside my room onto basically TV nightstands. If you have a stand for like car stuff, use that, whatever flat surface you can find. I want to measure the space, wherever the furthest from wherever you're going to have your boxes, and have that length minimum. And then I would add an extra margin of error, like maybe 6 more inches. If you have a, say, a longer cabin, you can get a kit with a longer length of string. So then it'll fit to wherever you're going to feed the power to. And after you poke all your holes, figure out the layout you want. You're going to want to feed each individual piece through the headliner, and it's gonna hang super low. Another thing I did research on, the type of glue to use. Hot glue, I heard, can destroy how the light feeds through the fiberglass. So I didn't want to mess with it, take the chance, although it does dry fast. I just used E6000. E6000, I bought 2 tubes. 1 tube is plenty, but obviously 2 people are gonna need their own. And just for extra precaution, left it overnight and then was ready to go. Glued them before we cut them. So we glued on top of, and then afterwards we cut to a length where it would be comfortable in the car. So still strings hanging down. We installed it in the car. Before we put everything back in, we took a toenail clipper and then we clipped it flush with the fabric. Sometimes we make a mistake and we get the fabric, and that can be pretty annoying, but it's okay. In the daylight, you can kind of see what it looks like. It's barely noticeable. I have my lights on all the time too, so I don't have an issue with that. Okay, I had to turn the heat on so then it doesn't get too foggy and I don't suffocate up in here. But you can kind of see with the Starlight kit light on, I chose purple. That's the theme of the car, if you can't tell. It is freezing outside, so I'm not going to go outside and show you what the back end looks like. But I will explain it to you and put this seat down so I can expose the rear cabin and kind of show you guys a little bit better view. So obviously this is the trunk. This is where I have my SIG lighter. This needs to be better. This is the part we fucked up on. We're naive, first time. You live, you learn, and whatever. This is the SIG 12 volt we use. This is the kit that I got. It hooks in under here. And that's where we fed all of our, what is it, fiberglass tube? Extra wiring. So that's where all these tiny little colors you see, that's all the fiberglass wiring running to that one spot. I'm gonna end up building a box to cover that and better support it, because all of those wires are literally just hanging from essentially the ceiling, and that's not very good. It's going to put a lot of pressure on that mechanism, and eventually it's going to get loose probably. Because I really like that they have these self kits available. I wouldn't recommend paying somebody an arm and a leg to install your kit for you. It's something that anybody can do literally. Obviously some cars are going to differ with the kind of mechanisms they have in them, but other than that, it's fairly easy. If you ever need help, I'm more than willing to help. The only thing is, if your mechanisms have anything like the GTI does for the grab handles, I'm gonna hold you responsible for removing the grab handles. Don't care for the grab handles like I didn't, then I'm more than willing to help you rip that shit out if you want to enlist me for some help. The kit I have has an app that you hook up to your phone. You can have the functions, and then just like a typical LED strip, one of those trendy things everybody's got in their room nowadays, it comes with the remote. Does the remote work well? Yes, I believe so. So for whatever reason you needed to turn them off, you can have them off. I don't know what the laws are on Starlight kits and the colors you can have when you're on the road. I just avoid red and blue just in case. Do I like the music feature with this specific Starlight kit? I don't think it hits the same, but maybe once I update my music system out of subwoofer or something, then it'll dance better. But that's just my opinion. This car is pretty much all stock. That could change with that additive. You can do research for what kind of screws you're gonna need online. That's how I found out I needed a T15 for pretty much everything. But if you just get a general kit and you're gonna be doing maintenance on your car in the future like Des does, You can just buy a bunch of shit that's general and then you'll have everything you need. Okay, for the closeout, I turned them on fade mode. You can barely see it because it's daytime. Hope you enjoyed the little overview of how I did my headliner Starlight kit thingy. It's fairly easy. It just is kind of tedious. You gotta let everything dry, per se. It's a lot of waiting time. Again, huge shout out to my brother for helping me put this kit in before my trip to California. Make sure you check out that video. Again, not a car guru. Don't ask me for tool advice and all that. Do your own research. Your girl is a novice. I've been asked to make this video, so I did, okay? Anywho, appreciate the love and support. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.